The big question is there life on Mars? Is there life anywhere else in the universe, or is Earth a really, really special place?
The way that we study other planets here on Earth is we study meteorites. So meteorites are bits of other planets that have collided with Earth, that land here on Earth, and that we as planetary scientists go and pick up. I am a trained geologist, so I look at the minerals inside those meteorites to look at how water has interacted on that rock. Is there flowing water on the asteroids? Is there evidence for flowing water on Mars? Because of my research into Martian meteorites, NASA and ESA thought that I would be a good team member for something called the Mars Campaign Science Group, which is a group of academics that get together and really advise ESA and NASA on the Mars Sample Return campaign. So Mars Sample Return is a group of missions. The current mission is the Mars Perseverance rover that is driving around Jezero crater on Mars and collecting rocks for return to Earth. The Perseverance rover has a drill, and it drills samples that the Mars Sample Return team think might be interesting to collect and return to Earth. But there's only one of each sample, and they're quite small. So we don't want to waste any of this material. We want to get as much scientific knowledge from each sample as possible. And this is really where the Rùm analog rocks come in. So the importance of the Rùm analog rocks is that we collect lots and lots of rocks from Rùm because it's easier to collect rocks on Earth than it is to collect rocks from Mars. And if we make a mistake with those analog rocks, then we can do over, start again. So the importance of them really is as a testing bed for scientific protocols, for different types of cutting edge analyses that we think, well, maybe this one might work on the Martian rock, but we're not really sure. And to perfect the methods of these scientific techniques. The Rùm rocks are similar in terms of its crystals to the Sator Formation, which is one of the lowest lying basement layers at Jezero crater, and it's igneous like the rocks on Rùm. So it's mineralogical composition and chemical composition are very similar in the Sator Formation and for the Rùm rocks as well. The big question is there life anywhere else in the universe, or is Earth a really, really special place? And Mars is the first step towards that, because we know that Mars used to be, in its early past, really a much warmer, wetter environment. It had a much thicker atmosphere, so it was a much more habitable environment when the rocks at Jezero were being formed. So to pick up these samples from Jezero crater, they're really a record of that past habitable environment. Importantly though, if there isn't life there, it tells us that even in a habitable environment, there's no evidence of life. So it's an important question to answer whether there's life on Mars or not, because it tells us how special Earth is.